The mall?
Like he was like in a jewelry store, just looking at shit, like we not gonna cash out. And then he came in there and he was like, really about to buy something. I was like, what? Like, it was like a real ass, like, real motherfucking jewelry. Like,
Yeah.
damn, so, yeah, damn, that's crazy. He play with LeBron and everything.
That is crazy. The stream is up though.
Oh, for sure, I'm gonna watch that shit.
I just want to show you my team. I didn't. My offense kind of the same, but my defense is not.
For sure, well, I can't even watch on my other phone, so I'm watching on this phone, fool. So I'm gonna text you.
All right.
Fully.
All right.
Take
Peace
care,
out,
though.
bro.
Peace out.
Andy, Marquis said peace out, Andy. He said peace out.
Alright, y'all, I'm watching right now, fool.
All right.
Alright, go.
What's up? Mhm. Mhm. Gotcha. That's crazy. Marquis doesn't have no Wi-Fi. Yeah, I don't know. I was about to ask him like, I say, I was about to ask him like, are you gonna go back to your mom's? But I didn't want to say that. Yeah. I said, this guy's still in the menu. Like, bro, what are you doing? I'm about to ask him if I can have his team, because he don't even play Madden like that. Hmm. Oh, you're in the playoffs, huh? I'm 2-2. No, I was in a game when you remember you asked, I was winning, so I said I was 2-2. Cause remember you asked me, I was in a game, and then I was 1-2. Remember you asked like earlier, like not that long ago. No, yeah, no, I was 1-2, but I was winning, so I said I was 2-2. Like I already counted the win pretty much, and then that guy just quit. I will tell Marquise to go to my house, but I don't got another TV for him to use. What's up? I think my kid's just going to his mom's house. Oh shit. I think my kid's on here. The man one? Yeah. No, and then he's running man, right? That play's easy to beat. Just run like a quick, like, post or something, like, and then your receiver should get open. Or vertical. Oh my god. Go.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis.
What's up?
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Throwing is Wilson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure. But it falls incomplete, and it's second down. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. Second and 10 now, Wilson. He's got it complete to Braxton Miller. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They'll send Parker in motion right. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Everson Griffin in there to bury him for a loss of 11. On second down, here's Wilson. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On third down, Wilson. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals. Their big-bodied receiver, 61 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much. As he...
Yeah.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Second down now after the incompletion.
So, how much go by? 3?
In motion comes the tight end left. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. Big sack on second down. Now the offense needs to convert here on third.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Champ Bailey. He's the one to get in this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. Thank goodness. That means this next drive is going to begin 1st and goal already at the 5-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
How far did he get?
Boy, you'd hate to squander this great field position. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. Charles, that's an important 3rd down stop. You don't want to spot him 2 touchdowns here early.
You're trying to slow momentum down. You've already given up the score. They're coming right back at you. You're exactly right. Being able to hold them there and force a decision on 4th down, that's big for the defense.
Well, the offense got the ball in a good spot, but they went nowhere. They settled for 3.
Brandon, I think it's safe to say that was a major disappointment. Had a great opportunity, excellent field position, and did not be able to move the ball at all. Big-time letdown.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
They'll drop the throw. Flushed out right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
And that's the kind of pass that adds up over time, Brandon. You may not have picked up a 1st down there, but if you keep chipping away at it, eventually big plays may result.
Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. Ready to go now in the 2nd quarter. Brandon Garden, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Andy, can you hear me? Yeah, I heard you, bro. They both have 99 yards.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Going up top. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Their dangerous wide receiver. 36 yards. And the Raiders are back within a score. And he knocks it through. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And the Cardinals offense here ready to take over. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. And a wise move there to get down on the quarterback slide.
Got all he could on the run, slid, and made sure he avoided the big hit.
second down. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. This is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a changeup in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the changeup, and on that play, it'll work for big yardage.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
He'll dump it off to Procise. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A good pickup there, a 22.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. C.J. Procise, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. It's good to make it 17-7. Now Janik is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just...
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Adrian Peterson.
Peterson just caught a ball and ran it pretty good.
All the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Adrian Peterson, 69 yards. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. And this one through the uprights and good. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
What's wrong? You want to throw a pick or something?
This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So out now come the Cardinals. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now Wilson on second down. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. And not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. Third and long, it's Wilson. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And did he get in? No, they'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. So out come the Raiders. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going. And
he's in! Touchdown, Raiders! Adrian Peterson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
Well, let the natural light of today reflect that he has now gotten into the end zone 2 times.
Look at you. You're a little,
is that his name?
No, I was just going with the meteorologist. Said it was a day game. I'm here.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
The crazy part is that we could have been already had 20 the Badgers.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. And it's second down. Second and 10. It's Wilson again. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. And they're going to speed things up here.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard. You probably ran them when you were 5 years old. How about a little curl there against zone? But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space. Find that area and let the quarterback hit you.
Here's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. C.J. Prosise was the intended target, and it's 4th down.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win, and the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And it's caught by Parker. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And he motions the wide receiver. Now Wilson on 1st down. And Miller with it over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. It looked like he might have had a window there, but the rhythm was just a little bit off.
Certainly was, because everything that has to come together to get a pass completed, yeah, you're right. The sync just wasn't there.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Time running out here on the play clock. They'll look to throw here. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
That didn't go out of bounds.
The ball comes out, and the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. Now we take a glance at the offense as they...
Are you...
work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the game.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He's going to air one out. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met Finn. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll need to get the play off quickly. They try to fire up the run game with Adrian Peterson. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Looking to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
I'm not quite sure how he wasn't able to hold on to that one in the end zone. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for the defensive guys. When they get into film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. Where was the breakdown that almost allowed a touchdown?
They'll set up to throw. And an alley to run. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. He got it stripped. You can see the panic in his face from up here through the helmet. He was able to dive back on it.
A good bit of fortune for him, because oftentimes on a strip sack, when that ball is wrenched out of your grasp, it can go in any different direction. It can go way away from you. In this case, it didn't matter. He was able to get on it.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. They give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. So they're operating in the red zone. And the play clock's running down. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know that
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
Plays like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
He'll dump it off to Procise. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll send a receiver in motion left. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the fourth and final quarter. And the offense in that middle ground here on third down, 3rd and 5. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. From the gun on third down, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
We have so many different terms for third down, 3rd and short, 3rd and long, 3rd and manageable. How about 3rd and medium? Because that's what this one was. The defense looked like they had him hemmed in, but he gets away, evades the rush, and picks up just enough for the first down.
Here's Wilson. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity that just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
They'll send Parker in motion right. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
Wilson. Whoa. And it's caught by Parker. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. That one goes for 24 yards.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, We talk about finding the soft spot defensively.
Yeah,
how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Again, Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.